Good afternoon, everybody. Obviously, I'm driving, just getting out of work. So, I really want to touch on this topic of depression. For those who don't know, I kind of talked a little bit about it in the fundraiser that I'm doing on my page on Facebook. But I myself went through a little bit of depression. Back in 2013, 2014, around that time. It was a very hard time for me at the time. I was living in New York, and I was just depressed really about everything, about the environment I was in, about the situations I was in. There's a lot of stuff going on, and like most people, I know a lot of people could relate. But depression is a real thing. I tell people all the time, depression is a real thing. It is a mental sickness. It is a cancer that latches on to you, and it could feel almost like nothing can go right for you. So for those who are going through that or have gone through that, this is a video for you. This is me trying to spread the awareness of depression and just really how real it is. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's one of those things where, like I said, you could be stressed all the time and just for no reason. When I decided to make the jump and move to Florida, that was really me just kind of taking all the weight off my shoulders, putting the bags that I was carrying, the world I was carrying on my shoulders, just putting that all down for a little bit and just kind of enjoying life. That's kind of the secret to getting out of depression for those who are in that. It's just you have to really take the passenger seat, get out the driver's seat, and go on the passenger seat and really just see what your environment is, see what type of people that you deal with on a day-to-day. The advice that I can give, that I would recommend, is to change your environment. It's a huge help. Stay positive, be around positive people who are doing things to constantly better themselves. And just really being positive and really just gaining that positive energy. Going through depression, there's so many phases too. Once you kind of get out of depression, you have almost like an obsession. You latch on to something, and my advice is tiptoe very carefully on what you latch on to. Because some people, coming out of depression, they may, let's say they latch on to music, and then all of a sudden you're making, let's say you become really good at music, you're making depressed music, and then you're essentially depressing others, because misery like company. So unintentionally you do that. But I really just want to make this video as an introduction, to just kind of spread awareness and to let others know that you have help. Don't be afraid to reach out. If you're going through some stuff, whether it's mentally, whether it's physically, whether it's financially, spiritually, I'm here to help. We're here to help. Others are here to help. Don't think that you're alone in this, because you're not. That's what a lot of people typically do, especially when they're going through a depression, is they think that they're alone. They're almost afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You have so many resources that you can just extend your hand and reach out to. And this is kind of what that is. I'm hoping for a lot of people that this could be a resource. This could be a way for people to kind of get a lot of things off their mind. Like I said, my 2 cents, so to speak, going through depression depression. Right now, what I would say is just don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to take yourself out of the driver's seat and just kind of be in the passenger seat and kind of look at things. You know, just look at things that's going on in your life and see what you can do to better your situation. You know, like I said, a lot of people go through, this is something that a lot of people relate to, but a lot of people go through financial hardships. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help at all. So, I just wanted to make this, this video, to kind of introduce myself, for those who don't know me and don't know what the cause is and don't know what I'm trying to do. But I've always had, last couple of years, I've always wanted to do something like this, really. And when I see that I was able to create a YouTube page, but B, also create a fundraiser, for situations like this. Just really kind of teaching people and talking to people, not only about day-to-day things, but other things as well. Just stuff that people relate to. Because that's the thing about life, man, is that, we all kind of forgot in a sense, but if you have knowledge of something, pass the knowledge on. That's life. That's the key to life right there. You have knowledge, pass knowledge on. Don't hold knowledge to yourself and be selfish. For example, if you became a millionaire, teach others how to become a millionaire. Don't be like, oh, I'm a millionaire, I'm selfish, I don't care. Teach others how to become a millionaire. It's like why not? You have knowledge of something, spread the knowledge. That's going to be the end of the video. That's kind of what I want to talk about, but just kind of those topics. All right, peace.